Hey guys, WhipChip here with a brand new review of the LEGO Ninjago Epic Battle Kai vs. Skulkin set. This set originally retailed for $10 when it came out January 2021 of this year. You can still find the set in store shelves if you look hard enough, and I'm pretty sure it's still on LEGO.com. First, let's take a look at Kai. Here's Kai. You can see he has a very nice training design. I very much like the head and headband combo that he has, which works very well with the half mask. A lot better than it did in the island sets. You can also see that he has a very nice torso and leg design, which I very much like. I absolutely love the red gloves on him, as well as those pants, which I find very nice and very cool. I feel like you could use those for Rey. But, of course, the standout of this minifigure would be his sword piece. Now, this is meant to be sort of like a katana, like a standard katana, or you could even think of it as the Sword of Fire, being swung in the air, with Kai wielding its fire elemental power. And I think that looks really cool. You can get some super interesting poses with it, as you can see right here. The blade piece also is connected via this dragon handle piece, which I really like. Again, adds to make it sort of like this more oriental weapon, which I find really appealing. Again, this is super cool, and you don't just get one of them, you get multiple. And, of course, when I say you get multiple, I mean two. You get two of those really cool sword swooshing pieces. You do also get some extra pieces, or extra weapons, such as these nunchuck designs, which looks really nice. Again, it's sort of meant to be like the nunchucks of lightning, but instead you get some nice, really cool fiery effects for this one. I really like that. Next, you get sort of like the Sith of Quakes, but again, with that nice fiery elemental design. I really like the Sith of Quakes look. I think it looks really cool. It even sort of looks like it's double-ended, like a double-ended fire weapon, which I think looks really cool. I could totally see myself having a ton of fun with these as a kid. And personally, my favorite, really, for the set has got to be the throwing stars, as it does look like Kai is really firing up his elemental energy. That looks awesome, and I could totally see, like, me using that in my Ninjago City to show Kai with his elemental power just going ablaze, and I mean that literally. I really like this design, and again, you get 4 of those shurikens, whereas every other you get 2. Next up, we have the Skulkin, or the skeleton, Whiplash. This guy looks really cool, and, just like Kai, is exclusive to this set. Well, at least for now. He comes equipped with a sword, as well as a face print, which is actually exclusive. The rest of him, however, do come in some other sets, such as Samurai X, as well, and the Monastery of Spongebob. This guy is super good, and I really like him. Again, you can never have too many skeletons. So in this set, you get 3 builds. There's sort of like this little dummy for Sensei Wu, this little shrine build, as well as this little spinner for Kai. And that's what we'll look at first. So, how this works is that you can put Kai on it. I suggest, of course, using the blade with him, and it's supposed to sort of represent Spongebob. When you turn it, the blade looks like it's really making him in a Spongebob tornado, and I really appreciate that. That looks awesome. Again, this guy is super cool, and you can use it to face against your friends, or an enemy that comes in the set, such as Whiplash, or any other Ninjago enemy you might have, such as the red visors, and or, of course, the black skeletons, anything like that. Next up, we have the little shrine build. Now this makes me a little nostalgic, as it reminds me so much of the 2011 sets of Ninjago, with sets like the Fire Temple and all that. This is so calming, and I can totally see some epic battles happening here, such as here with Kai versus the Skulkin warrior. You can see that there's so many cool little details about this, whether it be the nice tan roof or the gold emblem on the front. There's even this little side tree off to the side, which I really like, as you can have it like sort of play a part in your battles, and or play other parts, such as like, you know, hitting one of your members with it. There is a little odd thing where you can't actually fit the minifigure through the door, or even put one of his weapons through it, as like the sword kind of like blocks. It is kind of weird, but I still really like it. It doesn't take away anything for me for some reason. Even from the back it looks nice. Now, the next build we'll take a look at is this little Sensei Wu Dummy. Now, I've had a ton of these, from polybags, to actual sets, to even the Monastery of Spongebob itself. Well, at least I think. Well, what you're meant to do is sort of take your spinner guy and hit it, and it's supposed to turn very fast. I really like the design of it. Again, it's always nice to get like those skeleton arms. Even like this whole dummy design is very cool, and I can totally, again, see myself having a ton of fun pretending to pretending to have my ninjas train with him. I, of course, really like getting that Sensei Wu hat, as always. Very nice, and it's really cool to get it in gold, as it's not actually that common anymore. Now, overall, what do I think of this set? Well, I think you guys already know. I really like it. This set is awesome. You get so many cool weapons, some great minifigures, some great play features such as like the little spinner, as well as a great little shrine build that's so calming to the eyes. Well, thanks for watching. Have a great day.